Hey everyone, Kevin Rothzen, technical agronomist for Channel Seed in West Central Illinois. I'm going to do a plot walk today and highlight a couple products that we have new in this plot for you guys to look at for 2026 sales. The first product on our list today to talk about is 3526 RXFs. These are a new 3.5 maturity group XtendFlex lineup. So these bring exceptional yield potential. They do get a little bit taller, but they do have excellent emergence and some really good standability for the height that it has. So we're really excited about this. Disease-wise, it's really above average for SDS and brown stem rot. The 3526s also are PI 88788 SCN tolerance. So we do see this as a broad acre placement. Since these are a little taller, I would probably keep populations, 140, 150,000. If you keep it at 140, 150,000, run it in 15 or 30 inch rows. And I think with these, I think they'll do well in both conventional and no-till. So there's really nothing on this one that says that it can't handle a lot of acres across Illinois. We're excited to see how this one performs this year in plots to get it in our customers' hands for 2026. The next product that we're going to talk about today is the 3326 RXFs from the channel lineup. It is a 3.3 maturity group. We're really excited to see how this one performs this year. This will be a direct replacement for our long-standing high-yielding bean 3322s. So these are really set up to be, a kind of a step change in yield compared to the 3322s. They have well above average standability, so I like these plants. This is one that we could probably push populations a little bit higher if we have to. Disease-wise, it's average for a lot of the diseases that we fight here in West Central Illinois. So for SDS, it's right about average. Brown stem rot, maybe slightly above average for brown stem rot. White mold is one that a lot of the beans and a lot of lineups struggle with. If we catch the right year, yes, this one will get white mold. But it's not something that we fight every year, so it's not something I would be actively managing on this bean. Overall, we're really excited to see how this one performs, and it's going to be a great addition to our lineup. As far as placement on it, once again, I think it does really well no-till. I think it'll do good conventional till. In really 15, 30 inch rows, I think it's going to excel in either one. And also the 3326s are PI 88788 SCN tolerance. So they have some SCN control on there, and so that will help us with managing the soybean cyst nematode populations we have out in our fields. The next new bean we're going to talk about today is the 3026s RXFs. So it's a new 3.0 maturity group XtendFlex bean in the channel lineup. So what really stands us apart from this one than any other of the beans around it is this is an XtendFlex with Peking SCN tolerance on it. It's one of the first ones in our lineup that we've gotten, and we're really excited to see how it performs across the state of Illinois this year. Just looking at yield potential of when it came out of plots last year, this has really exciting yield potential. The disease ratings on it are average to above average. It's really one of our better beans already for white mold control, and brown stem rot's really around average on it. So really going to try to keep this on our well-drained, higher managed fields. But I think it's going to be one that I think will go across a lot of acres as well. So this is a great fit in our line. We've been asking for a Peking variety for quite a while, and this is one of the two in our lineup that we have now currently. It's really great to have a couple options of Peking varieties in our XtendFlex, so we get that high yielding potential that we get from our XtendFlex and still get some SCN control and start getting to be able to rotate some SCN traits on those, so we can start helping keep control of our SCN. So those are the 3026s RXFs. Next bean we're going to talk about today are the 2026 XtendFlex beans from the channel lineup. It is a group 2.7 maturity group, XtendFlex with the SR trait on it as well, so it'll do good for rotational acres because it has tolerance to the sulfonylurea herbicide class that we use a lot in our double crop beans. What stands out about this bean, it is the second bean that I talk about today that has the Peking SCN trait in it. So, once again, This should has some really great SDS and SCN, soybean cyst nematode control. So we're really excited to see how this new 2.7 and a new 3.0 perform, especially in those fields where we've been fighting soybean cyst nematode in the past. This is really more of a broad acre yield play. One thing we'll need to watch on this is populations a little bit. The standability is right around average. It's not above average like some of our other products in our lineup. So we don't want to push populations too high because we have the potential of it leaning too much or leaning more than we'd want to. If we keep in that 130, 140,000 range, I think it's going to really excel in both 15 and 30 inch rows. No-till, there's really nothing about it that really scares me on no-till. Overall, this looks like a great bean with a great yield potential. With that SCN trait, Group 2.7, it really fits in well in our lineup. Gives us another option for a high yielding bean with a little bit different SCN tolerance, so we can rotate that with some of our other high yielding beans around it, like the 2824s. So that was a 2726 RXF. So that was a quick plot walk of some of the new XtendFlex lineup we have coming out in 2026. The Group 3.5s, the Group 2.7s. Reach out to your local channel seed team, whether that's your seed pro or local technical agronomist. Be very glad and happy to talk you through any of the lineup we have and even walk through plots if you want to. As always, if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. We'll talk to you later. See ya.